we are as a Safai Karmachari Andolan as a national movement for eradication of the practice of the manual scavenging. See, we are all from the community like me, there are many. The only one thing what I want to mention here is, see, this is not the Andolan which started by someone or it is running by someone. No. This is the community led and community promoted, and from the anguish and the anger of the community it has emerged. That is the Safai Karmachari Andolan. See, we actually think why somebody is cleaning somebody's shit, whatever reason it is and wherever it is, why? So, that question it comes once in our mind, then you can't be even happy to sleep, you can't be happy to be anything. So, you start dealing with that. So, while we are all dealing, this Andolan has emerged. That is the thing. It is not somebody said that you have to do the Andolan like this. No, we do not know. Then after emerging also, we do not know what to do. We do not know where to do, how to do. No, because we are all youngsters, never had any experience in any either NGO field or the government field or the social sector. No. Then we started actually looking into this. What is the problem of the manual scavenging? Why it is in any independent country and the so called the developing country, and we have a capacity to do many things. We have capacity to go to the moon, we have capacity to launch any missiles, but we do not have the capacity or the will to do the just eradication. Why? So, these are the questions has made us to move forward. Actually, it has came out of the questions, and past many years we are not finding the real solutions or the answers for anything, but somehow or other we are addressing. So, some like example why we want to do. So, when we started asking, including myself, when we started asking our own people why we are doing, so they used to say that what else we can do. So, you have to develop what else we can do, that we have to develop and go to them again. So, to develop what else you will make, on my own opinion, I go and tell that you can start the tea shop, you can sell this, you can sell this. They said, you are a small boy, you can't understand the society. You can't sell the tea. If I sell the tea, only our people only come and eat, which means what? My tea shop is only restricted only within our basti. I can't sell the tea to others. So, how many people can be selling here? How many people will be drinking? What suggestion you are giving? So, my whole idea will go down. Like slowly we understood why then, why you can't sell out. They said that I say hi. So, they will not say that what for, they will say it is like that. So, why it is like that? Then you understand slowly there is an untouchability. So, then untouchability is not the subject or the some kind of a thesis which you can read and understand. Untouchability is when you are experiencing untouchability, you will be very clear. When you are practicing the untouchability, you never understood that you are practicing the untouchability. You feel granted like, because a 5000 years old. So, the people who practice untouchability, they do not feel that they are practicing or discriminating. The person who is actually feeling or discriminated by the others every in and out of the day and the whole life, they will be getting discrimination. So, these two angles or the two pillars, one is the other way who is the actually the perpetrator, and another is the person who is the actually fighting against. I do not want to say the victims. If it is the victims, they could have lost and they would have said that okay, we compromised and you give this and I will give this. No, we are still fighting against that, which means there is the fighters, there is a zeal to fight. And the opposite what it is like a volcano, and you know that if you enter into the stop, you can't stop the volcano. That is what we have read in the history. But what we are now starting doing, we want to stop, even we die, it is all right. How many people may die? Okay. In that circumstances only any movement can emerge. So, the Safai Karmachari Andolan, that emergence also in that kind of a historical moments by the many people across the country, mostly women, never spoke out, never say this is a wrong. but they know that. So sometimes our people also, they think that we let us go and explain to them what is the manual scavenging. It is a utter nonsense. Why we want to explain to them? What it is, the person who is cleaning is the known better than anybody else in this world. So sometimes we also do that. Okay, let us go and explain. Then we started just listening to them. Then they started telling everything. Like for me, one woman, she has a Pichemma, she has told very long back. I was also asking how you are experiencing when you are touching the sheet like. This is a very famous questions normally the media and the NGOs or the somebody who feel that we are the saviors or something. We often go and ask the people, when you clean, how do you feel? How you are reacting? How you are? See, we want to know that very simple. So I asked her, she has no answer, total one day. Then at last I got so disturbed. Why she is not answering? Then again I with the louder voice I said that, why you are not answering? Then she said, what is there to answer? She looked back and asked, what is there to answer? Can't you understand this smaller one? How any human being can be so happy to clean somebody's sheet? So you want to ask some question and I have to answer for the question. This is the what you have learned. That is the day I lost. This is we are doing something wrong. So the people, they know what they are doing, why they are doing, everything they know. The only thing is there is nothing like a platform, there is nothing like a people who has the ears to hear them. We are just numb. The society is such a insensible, such a useless society, can't even hear what they are saying, even till today. Even now Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So you talk about so great about the Swachh Bharat, then you ask why all this hangama today, why this is, in my opinion, all these years, all these women came out and they started talking about this, and they said that this is the reason for this manual scavenging. One is the caste, because we are untouchables, nothing else, and second is it is in a patriarchy, because we are women. So male think that women anyhow cleaning the shit of the children, let us clean the shit of somebody, another few more. There is nothing wrong. Others think that untouchables born only for this sake. What else they will do? So let them do that. One of important thing is the eradication of the manual scavenging. Excellent. But when you want to address that, you have to address in the actual the problem where the movements has taken so far, where the women is ready. No. They want to come from their own perspective. They want to come with the, again, a Swachh Bharat Abhiyan like we are the saviors, we have come to save you. Actually what it is, the women who has thrown their basket, who burnt their basket in front of the collector office or the district magistrate offices, stating that we don't want to do this. And this is your responsibility to actually rehabilitate us. Instead of doing that, and they said that, finally they made this whole issue, we are doing this because it is a practice of the untouchability, nothing else. We have taken their voice to the Supreme Court as a Safai Karmachari Andolan. Petitioner also the scavenging women, 7 women, everybody, we went to the Supreme Court stating that it is practice of manual scavenging is there in India because it is the practice of untouchability, which has already abolished by the Constitution Article 17. So it is against the Article 17, it is a right to life, Article 71, and it is an equality before the law, Article 32. So Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, what is saying? It is nothing here, nothing. It is a cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to the godliness. So we don't know what it is. And you come back and tell us how to clean. And the Prime Minister and the ministers, everybody come to the India Gate or here or there, all the media, everybody will come and they will clean some kind of a dry leaves and they feel that this is the cleaning. If that is the cleaning, then why you need so many conservancy workers across the country? These politicians can clean that, it is the easiest, and you have committed for that till 2019, you want to achieve that, you achieve. You have so many MPs and you have so many MLAs, you have so many corporators, you have so many sarpanches. All these are not sufficient to clean. If not, there is something which why you are not listening, why you are not understanding. So that is the major questions we are raising. So they don't want to listen that. They want to say that it is that. Then what their solution? So is all these people who want to go and clean, all these, and in the name of the Swachh Bharat, are they going to clean the gutters? Are they going to clean the sewer lines? Are they have a guts to enter into any sewer line? Are they want to go and clean in the any railway track sheet? Then what is your Swachh Bharat? And you are coming and telling all of us that Swachh Bharat, you have to clean yourself, and this is the cleaning is everybody's responsibility. You have to make it very clear that cleaning is the responsibility of the people who never cleaned. You have to tell them very clearly, you must learn cleaning is important. For whom? Not to the people traditionally 5,000 years cleaning in India. For them you no need to come and tell. You just went to the India gate for the 5 minutes, come back and give the message to me and whole my community that the cleaning is most important. How it is possible? 5,000 years we have cleaned and we don't want to clean now. We have come out of the scavenging, we are giving the call and the people are coming and burning the basket. Now you are coming, everybody must clean. See how conspiracy is working in this country. You have to say very clearly, the people never cleaned. People have no respect for the cleaning. For them you have to teach your messages, not for us. Go to the schools and you are saying that everybody must clean. Who will clean in the schools? You know about our Indian teachers, how it is. Our Indian school is in such a place where they actually push out all of us from the schools. We are not the regular students of any schools or universities many years. So there what they are saying, everybody must clean. So everybody, who everybody? Clean. The only Balmikis are the everybody. So they are asking, in the name of the Swachh Bharat, these Balmiki girls and the boys must clean the school rooms. You must come with the Swachh Bharat stating that the people who cleaned in this country, their children no need to clean. Others who never cleaned, they have to learn how to clean. So you have no, don't generalize. India is not the country which is the general. It is already divided into the compartments like the caste. So you have to address any issue as an very clearly compartmentalize. If you don't like that, you just generalize, the whoever is on the upper hand, they will get the more benefits. Whoever is on the lower, they will get the more discrimination. And you make the 2 lakhs toilets. Do you have the mechanism to clean the pit? Septic tanks? So you construct another 2 lakhs toilets, public toilets. Then who will clean? Is these politicians are going to clean the septic tanks? You have no mechanism. So what you are doing in the name of the Swachh Bharat, you are again perpetuating or encouraging again the same manual scavenging. So these are the things we have to address. So all our schemes, 1993 the act has come, till 2003 there is not even a single case filed across the country. 2003 we went to the Supreme Court. Till 2013 it was there in the Supreme Court almost. 14 there we got the judgment. But what happened all these years? Why the Supreme Court has to intervene to demolish one single dry latrine? Is it required? It is a duty of just small municipality to do that. If not, the district magistrate is the executive authority to implement the act. We have 625 district magistrates in this country. Nobody has any primary responsibility to implement the one simple act. Again it has to go to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court Chief Justice has to give the direction to demolish the dry latrine. Such a shame nowhere in the world. After that, they never demolish even. They don't care even the Supreme Court Chief Justice. Supreme Court Chief Justice talking about the dry latrine also, they feel it is a useless. So where to go? Political scenario you see. So you go to them and talk. They will say that now the Swachh Bharat has come, aapka kaam sare khatam ho gaya. So you no need to do anything now. The government is doing what they are doing. They started the pay and use toilets now everywhere. They are giving all these things. All these years they made everything as the business. They left only one toilets. That anyhow Sulabh Sauchalaya is doing some toilet business. it is a nationalized way. Now they have given the global way. They are inviting all the agencies to come and construct the toilets, and they every pay and use. Why the poor just to shit they have to pay in this country? And all the people here in this country, whoever is using the toilets, nobody is paying. You go use, flush, come out. You don't pay anything. But the poor who has limited money, and 8 people in the house, 10 people in the house, they have to invest every day not less than the 20-25 rupees to use the toilet. This is your scheme. So these are the major questions we are not at all addressing. And caste, if you don't address, you cannot eradicate the manual scavenging. And the women, when they are coming, you have to support them. You have to encourage them. Once any human being coming out with a kind of a struggle, stating that this is a wrong, they have a lens, they have a capacity to see anything goes wrong anywhere. That you have to utilize for the national productivity. Thus you have to utilize for the national prosperity. That you have to use for the national reconstruction with the equality, which is what the Baba Saheb Ambedkar said very openly. And this is, people say that you got now 4,600 crores the parliament has said, so rehabilitation will, where it is? It is not reaching to the people, not at all. They come and they say that we have the scheme. You have a many number of schemes. And another thing is, we are not here actually to further ask that you give the money, you give the promotions, you give the, of course there are the issues like a conservancy workers, the sanitation workers of the country, or everywhere, everybody will receive the salaries, and everybody's salaries, you have the pay scale and revision of the salaries, and you have the bonus, you may also get the arrears. All these facilities are there. But our fellow Safai Karmacharis, conservancy workers, or the sanitation workers of the country, what for they are struggling? They are coming and asking my unpaid salaries of the 5 months before. So can you give me the 6 months before salary now? They are not even asking my salary of this month. Why this kind of a thing? All the parliamentarians are receiving the salaries on time. Prime Minister is receiving on time. President is receiving on time. Do they require on time salaries? Even 1 month salary, if it is not there, they can survive. But the poor Safai Karmacharis, when they don't have the salaries on time, how they will survive? Contract labor system, when we are permanent employees are getting 30,000, 20,000, 15,000, contract labor system you introduce, and now you are exploiting them with the 3,000 to 4,000, 5,000 across the country. So like many issues, all these things. At last what we are thinking is, we are not here to ask you, you give this, you give this. These are the rights. We are not asking you arms. We are asking our rights. As an independent country, as a citizen of this country, we have a right to demand all these things. But moreover this, we are not demanding like a charity. And our fight also is not to get some money or anything. Ours is a fight for the actually to reclaim the self-dignity. It is not for the money or the wealth. It is the fight for the reclamation of the self-respect and dignity. Another important now what we are also focusing is sewerage deaths. The deaths are happening across the country, every day it is happening. Every day it is happening. We started monitoring that now. So we know the small numbers here are there. We are still expanding to get the numbers at the same day like. But nobody is taking. It is a political murders. Because you have not taken any political decision, and you have not provided any proper sanitation facility, mechanized way, the people are entering and dying. So you are the reason ultimately. I can say very openly, these are the political murders by the state, but the state is not taking the responsibility. You have a space for any road accidents in the NCRB records, National Crime Records Bureau, but you don't have the records for the sewerage deaths in the NCRB. But why? So you don't consider the sewage workers as any human beings. You don't consider them as any citizens of this country. So we have started the fighting against that now. Why we should not have the proper sewage system where human beings should not enter. So we want to now where the no human being should enter into the any sewer line or the manhole. That again the next level we are taking. Of course, the dry latrines still there in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jammu Kashmir, Gujarat, these are the major, followed by the Maharashtra, Rajasthan here. Of course, in other parts 1 or 2 or in hundreds there are. So, all these we are trying to eradicate, and we hope that one day this country will definitely enjoy without having any human being cleaning the shit by the hand at any cost. Most vulnerability in this whole practice of manual scavenging is the facing by the women. Majority are women. So, why they are, that we know that is exactly the patriarchy and our family system also. So, women whatever they does in the home domestic work, we consider that as not a work. So, you ask any women what are you doing, they will say I am not doing anything, as if that morning from 5 o'clock till night o'clock just like that sleeping. She herself will say that I am not doing any work. Cooking they do not consider as a work, washing the clothes, cleaning, maintaining the house, sending the children, everything. There are many things to say, nothing they consider as the work. So, we are now entering into that and making them very clearly what it is. So, make them to speak. Once they start speaking, they themselves they are understanding. We know very clear, we are not going and telling anything, because we do not have anything to say. They know better than us. The only thing is we have to make them to speak. In the family there is no space where they can speak. When they come for the community meetings which we organize, the women are so vibrant, so powerful, and they say so many things, nobody is hearing. And the children, when we are entering into the schools also, it is a very pathetic situation. It is a very difficult, even in my life I have shared with many times, to getting up and saying that my mother or father is Bangi or the scavenger, very difficult. It is really, you have to die 2000 times to say it out. Once you said it out, your image with all your friends, it is a totally different. Then you have to take your baton alone and you have to fight whole your lifetime. It is not 1 day or 2 days. You have to fight every. So, how many children has the courage to say and again take the struggle forward? So, many do not say, shy away, not coming during that time to the school, as I also did 1 or 2 times. Otherwise, they will not join to school at all. So, this is then a kind of a escaping the problem. So, we are making the children encouraging and telling them very openly, you are not doing anything, committing crime here, born as a son of the scavenger, daughter of the scavenger. This society is actually the problem, not you. To make them to understand this, it is taking too long time. And once the children realize this, at least the next generation, they come with the zeal and courage, and they will say, okay, I am a son of a scavenger, I am a daughter of the scavenger, so what? When the children say, so what, this society has no answer.